Hi, Candace again. No, but anyway. So, oh yeah, I promised my uncle that I would talk about him. His name's Uncle James. He runs and works at Greenville Speedway. Hi, Uncle James. I told you I would say something about you. He told me to make a video about him, so I don't really know that much about him. So, all I know he's my uncle. I know that much. But, hi Uncle James, I told you I'd make a video and put you in it. So, guess what I did? Made a video, put you in it. Ah! Alright, down to business. In my last video, I talked about something. I know I sang at it. Don't worry. I'm not gonna sing in this one. Don't worry about that. I don't know I forgot what I talked about. I don't know why I'm making these little videos. I don't know, they make me feel better. I don't care if you don't want to see them. You don't have to see them. They are for me. Not you. You don't, well, I mean, they could be for you, but anyway. So, I know I've talked about my life during the last one, so guess what I'm going to do in this one? You got it! Talk about me! Woo! Anyway, so I know I live with my grandmother, like I said in the last one. Yep, I love her to death. She's a sweet old lady, but she can be mean. Like, oh my gosh, she's so mean. My friends are scared of her. And me, she says that she helps me, like, with school and stuff. No. I have a 3.6 GPA. I plan on going to Delta State, right up the road here. And I might want to be a psychologist. Well, maybe not, or something in business. I have no idea what I want to be. I'm in 10th grade, so I got a while. I got a little bit to figure out what I want to be. But this one, I'm like, you see these little kids who are younger than me. I'm 16. Who are out there, like, on drugs and having sex, for crying out loud. I mean, my God, don't do that. You're just a little kid. I mean, ew. That's nasty. But I was talking to my boyfriend, and then he was telling me about this girl who's like 13. And his friend, they were doing something in the bathroom at the skating rink up here in Cleveland. And he was telling me all about this. I'm like, ew. And then he said that that's one nasty little girl. I'm like, how do you know? He was like, that's what my friend said. I'm like, uh-huh. So I'm serious. I'm like, uh-huh. I have trust issues. For those of you who have trust issues, I know where my trust issues come from. They come from me when I was a little kid. My mom, this may sound silly, but it wasn't silly to me, and it still isn't. Okay? So, anyway, my mom, when I was little, she wanted to go to a party, and then I was little, I wanted to go with her. I saw her getting all prettied up. I want to get prettied up too. I want to go with mommy. So that's what I did. I got my little dress on, or whatever I was wearing, whatever I wanted to wear. So I did that, and then she left, got in her car, sped on. She got out, she backed up, and sped down a gravel road. You know you can flip if you're going too fast on those. Yeah, you can flip. And so she was going really fast, and all I saw was the taillights. And I was crying so hard because I wanted to go with her. And so I went back in the house. My grandmother, mom's mom, she picked me up, gave me a bath to wipe all my little tears away. She put me in bed with her. I went right to sleep. I told myself that I would never, ever, ever cry myself to sleep over anybody. So far I haven't. Oh, and me, I'm 16, and I know if you've been going to church since you were a baby, you're going to be like, oh my God, I don't want to go, I'm tired of going to church. So, but anyway, I was like that when I was 14, but now I'm 16. I actually love going to church. I know this is going to sound silly and stupid for those of you who don't believe in God, but let me tell you something right now. He's real. He has helped me through a lot of things. Like I said in my other video about me cutting and whatever, only person, he helped me. I know you're probably going to stop watching this now, but anyway, I'm going to tell you what happened. Okay, I was at camp one time, and I made a friend up there. Her name was Amy. Okay, I remember it was on a Wednesday, and she was praying, like, we were in this room, it was a church camp. So we were in this room, and she was praying and crying, and oh my God, it was, anyway, so I've went through all these little rooms, since that's what we were supposed to do, be quiet. 45 minutes, we were supposed to be quiet. So that's what I did. I went through every room. Then I decided I'd go back in there. So she was in there, I'd go in there with her. And so I sat down beside her, and then I felt like I heard it. You know how you hear people saying, I heard the voice of Jesus, or whatever. It's not really like hearing a voice. It's more like you feel it. It's a feeling. It's not like a real voice. It's a feeling. It's a very strong feeling. Something told me, it felt like I needed to touch her. So I reached out and touched her. So I felt the feeling, like, where did that feeling come from? Hello? Where'd that feeling come from? And it was like, just touch her. I'm like, where do you want me to touch her now? Hold on now. I ain't about to touch her. No. One more time. Just touch her. Okay, fine, I'll touch her. My goodness. So I reached out and I touched her hand, and she grabbed onto my hand like I was life itself. She grasped my hand like just So we all went back into the big room, and she stood up, and all of us stood up and said if we had felt God or something. And so I stood up and told what had happened to me. A couple people later stood up, and she got up. She told me that, told everybody that her house had burned down, her parents had just got divorced, and some other stuff that were horrible. And then she said she had just asked God to show her that she's not alone. And right then, I touched her hand. Coincidence? I think not. But, so that was one time I felt God, and I knew it was Him. Another time, I was taking my aunt to the doctor. She was sick, so I was taking her to a doctor in Clarksdale. There were these people there in the room next to us. Well, it wasn't really two different rooms. We were in the same room, divided by a curtain. But anyway, so we were in the room over here, they were in the room over here. So the mom of this girl, she had some kind of, I hate to say this, but she had like a mental problem. I hate saying it like that, but that's what it was. So she had like a mental problem, and her mom came, since the bathroom was like right across from us, she went into the bathroom. She was crying and crying and crying. I'm like, I was texting somebody. So, and then I felt that same little feeling that I felt when I was in camp. I'm like, hello, welcome back. Something told me, I felt like I needed to go and pray for that lady, and I'm like, nope, not gonna do it, because I'm a shy person. I'm not about to go talk to some strangers. So he was like, Candace, just go and pray for them. I'm like, you're funny, you're real funny. So he's like, Candace, go pray for them. And I'm like, and then I prayed before I did. Like, God, if that's really you, give me the words to say. Because I don't talk to people normally. So right then, after I got through praying, the girl's mom came out, and she was trying to keep her crying under control. And I'm like, ma'am, I know you don't know me, I don't know you, I don't know what's going on, but I have a feeling, but can I pray for your daughter? And she almost burst into tears again, and I almost started crying. Like I said in my other video, I don't like to cry. But, so, she said, please, and I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I went over to the other room where the girl was, and then I was like, we all gathered hands, and I started praying, and I'm like, so, and then once I was done, I went back to the room. My aunt got seen by the doctor, and we were about to leave, and then before we left, right when we were going past their room, the mom and the daughter both stopped me, and they were like, thank you for praying for my daughter, and then everybody in that room gave me a hug, and I'm like, you're welcome. I hope you get better or whatever. You know, the little typical stuff you say if somebody's sick or whatever. And I felt really, really good after I did that. So, and I'm only 16. Usually, well, I wasn't even 16 then. I just turned 16, so I was maybe like 15. Yeah, I was 15. And then I was 15 when I prayed for the girl. And I think I was 14 when I went to camp. And when I was 14, that's when I was going through all that stuff. I know it's been 12 minutes already, and you're getting bored listening to my little southern country chickadee voice. Well, not chickadee, a human voice. Not a chickadee, but a human. Human chickadee. Anyway, I know you're getting tired, so I think I will let you guys go. I know I probably didn't. I hope you enjoyed my video. And like I said, it's for me. It helps me get all this stuff off my chest, you know? Like a diary, I guess, except it is. It's a video diary. That's what they're called. But anyway, so I hope you enjoyed my little video diary. Yeah. So I'm gonna let you go now. Bye. Oh, bye, Uncle James. See, told you. Haha. Bye. Love you. Bye.